Well, hello. Today we are going to be talking a little bit about online privacy and the fact that there is not really any online privacy available anymore. And we will discuss briefly how we end up trading our privacy in return for convenience. So we're going to look at some not so fun, even scary statistics here. In 2004, there were 1,004 words in Facebook's original privacy statement. And if we fast forward here to 2011, the length in words of Facebook's privacy policy was 5,830, almost six-fold increase in the content there. There are 4,543 words in the United States Constitution, just to give you a basis for comparison there. 50, that is the number of settings Facebook users must adjust to keep the site from sharing private information with third parties, other vendors, advertisers, and such. And then 170 is the number of different options users must choose from to keep Facebook from sharing their information with just general public. And Google is one of the companies that just really knows their customers perhaps a little too well. If you look at a few quotes here, these are from Google's website. These are not from news stories or anything like that. These are directly from Google's website, their privacy policy. We may collect device-specific information, such as your hardware model, operating system version, unique device identifiers, and mobile network information, including phone number. Google may associate your device identifiers or phone number with your Google account. And that tie-in between those two pieces of information, by the way, your Google account and your phone number, gives them a whole new database of information. The next quote here says, details of how you used our service, such as your search queries, telephony log information, like your phone number, calling party number, forwarding numbers, time and date of calls, duration of calls, SMS routing information, and types of calls. The last one, we provide personal information to our affiliates or other trusted businesses or persons to process it for us. So Google is allocating our information to their vendors to take care of and to be trusted with. And you might say, I'm sure Google keeps my information safe, right? Well, according to a Fox News article, recent Fox News article, the National Security Agency has broken into the highly secure data centers where Google and Yahoo store vast troves of data on their users. And the fact that the government is doing that is certainly unsettling. If we move forward here, Google's chief legal officer, David Drummond, told FoxNews.com, we do not provide any government, including the U.S. government, with access to our systems. We are outraged at the lengths to which the government seems to have gone to intercept data from our private fiber networks, and it underscores the need for urgent reform. Facebook really knows their customers as well. When you sign up for Facebook, you are required to provide information such as your name, email address, birthday, and gender. Now, that's very simple information, and this, once again, is directly from Facebook's privacy policy. We move down. Your name, profile pictures, cover photos, gender, networks, username, and user ID are treated just like information you choose to make public. That's a little scary. The third one down. We receive information about you from your friends and others, such as when they upload your contact information, post a photo of you, tag you in a photo, or status update, or at a location, or add you to a group. The last one, we also put together data from the information we already have about you and your friends. For example, we may put together data about you to determine which friends we should show you in your newsfeed or suggest you tag in the photos you post. And I'm sure Facebook keeps my information safe, right? Even the President of the United States is not safe. According to Time.com, the Syrian Electronic Army, a hacker group supporting the Assad regime, claimed credit Monday for compromising the Obama campaign's link shortening service, redirecting links from the president's campaign Twitter and Facebook accounts to one of the group's propaganda videos. So even the president, probably one of the more protected people in the world, is still not safe from these online attacks. Apple also really knows their customers. Under pressure from regulators, Apple Inc. responded Wednesday to complaints that dozens of iPhone applications have been accessing, transmitting, and storing user contact data without explicit permission. And if we move further here, at first we weren't sure how much data was there, but after we dug further and visualized the extracted data, it became clear that there was a scary amount of detail on our movements, said Alasdair Allen and Pete Worden. Mr. Worden previously worked for Apple in an unrelated area. Now, this quote is in reference to a particular event where Apple's maps had very specific information about where people were going and how long they were staying there that caused a big to-do back in 2011. And I'm sure Apple keeps my information safe, right? Here's a quote from ZDNet. This is in 2013. Russian security researcher Vladimir Katilov analyzed Apple's secretive iCloud and Find My Phone protocols to discover that neither are protected by two-factor authentication, and iCloud data can be downloaded remotely without a user ever knowing. So, what's the big picture? Here it is. They know who you are, your name, your gender, your birthday, your address, your hobbies. They know where you are and when you're there and where you go. They know where you're coming from. Oftentimes they know where you've been. And with a little data extraction, they can determine pretty accurately what your schedule is and where you're going to be. They know who your friends are. They know what you buy, how often, and from where. They know so much more and way too much. Protect your privacy.